In today's theory, I'm going to answer some of the biggest questions left from I Expect You to Die, showing you how popular John Juniper really is as an actor, who Agent Pheonix really is, and revealing the deep, dark, disturbing secrets the agency is hiding from its agents. Trust me when I say that the conclusions to these questions will make you rethink everything you know about this series. So, without further ado, enjoy. Hello agents, I am the AgentOfLore and welcome. For the past 3 months I have been trying to solve all of the I Expect You to Die lore, and while we did semi-conclude on the channel, I am back and I'm going to be answering the still burning remaining questions from the community. And so to find those questions, I sent it out to you through Discord, Reddit, and the community post on YouTube, and you guys did not disappoint, showing some of the biggest questions you've had remaining in the I Expect You to Die series. And if you have any other questions other than the ones we are covering in today's video, make sure to comment them down below, as I am always reading through the comments. And whilst many of you have chosen some amazing questions, I have chosen 3 to cover in today's theory. So let's start off with the first one, by fellow agent Gummy the Gummy Bear. Gummy the Gummy Bear asks, how popular is John Juniper really as an actor? We hear him say that he is the world's best actor, but is he that popular? The first thing to note is that John Juniper always says that he is the world's best actor. However, that is self-proclaimed and no one other than himself actually tells him the same. We do know though that he is quite a big actor. Sean in HR's file on him notes that he is a highly trained actor and wealthy celebrity, and that he has a tremendous amount of cultural influence. We know first of all that he is extremely wealthy, owning his own private jet that we fly in and I Expect You to Die too, as well as owning his own theatre in Greece, which is where his proposed funeral takes place. His funeral card also notes that he is one of the greatest legends of all time. Along with this, many famous actors are actually attending this funeral. We also know that he has played many famous shows, such as Always Time to Die, The Mask Inside, The Mask of the Red Death, which is the one that he is performing while we are playing in I Expect You to Die 2, Midnight on the Murder Express, Spying the Liar, Spy vs. I, and Hiding Behind Myself. So to conclude with all of that information, I think we can say that he should be crowned as one of the world's greatest actors in the world of I Expect You to Die. Not only is he extremely popular, he's also extremely wealthy and has a lot of cultural influence which could play into the events of I Expect You to Die too. So thank you Gummy the Gummy Bear and to anyone else who had that question, and I hope that was a good answer. The next question that I think was a really good one was suggested by many of you, but the main point of it was who really is Agent Pheonix? And I think that this is such a good question because we don't actually know much about them or any background to them. But let's lay out everything that we do know about them to try and solve the pieces. Agent Pheonix, the character that we play as, set the stage in I Expect You to Die 1 when we play as them. We never really see any physical appearance about them, except that they usually wear black leather gloves. I Expect You to Die 1 is actually the first experience of Agent Pheonix in the EOD. Had no past record there, as they are a new agent. A funny thing that I actually did note in my research that not only helps this question but answers another is the question, can Agent Pheonix really talk? And the answer is actually no. Agent Pheonix is mute. We know this because we never hear any dialogue from them at any point during the games. Along with this, the handler actually comments on our silence. I always knew you were intimidating. It is your stoic silence. Other than that, we don't know much else about their background or who they are. John Juniper does note while impersonating the handler that we once worked as a cadet, which could be false as he is impersonating the handler. However, what if it was true? It's interesting to note that John talks about our past, yet the handler never mentions anything about it. This could be simple coincidence, but what if it wasn't? What if the agency is hiding something about our past? What do I mean? Well, something to keep in mind is that the technology in the I Expect You to Die world, although likely based around the 1970s, is far more advanced than the technology we have today. Things such as the telekinesis implant or even the animal brainwave manipulation machine by HiveMind are quite impressive and way ahead of their time. So it could be likely that memory wiping machinery could be existent in this world. The agency could actually be wiping the memory of their agents to train them almost like robots. This is a huge lore jump, and really doesn't have much explanation to it. So let me try and explain the meaning of this. The agency wants to have full control over the agent's actions and make sure that their motives and their actions always play to the best result for the agency and their crew, not to their personal attachment and feelings. But if they have lived a very happy life building connections in the real world, it is harder for them to be selfless and emotionless in their actions. It almost makes me think of the Jedi in Star Wars and how they train younglings into their care so that they have no attachment to their homeworld or family, and as they grow up, all their actions are dedicated to trying to benefit the Jedi as a whole. So if the agency is doing something similar to its agents so that all their actions only benefit the agency, it could be a really good explanation. And it could not be as dark as we are playing it out. It could be something that the agents actually volunteered to do. But it could be darker than that. I'm not sure how far this may go because unfortunately there's not a lot of information backing this. This is really a wild jump and it's something that could be proven, but yet again we don't really know. The hardest thing with all of this I expect you to die theory and content is we are really basing things off minimal evidence that we have. But I hope that as we continue to get new installments to this series, that we do get more information as to Agent Pheonix backstory and the true involvement and behind the scenes of the agency itself. There are still a lot of questions with the agency and their connections to the world, their motives, and also how they play in with Zor. But that is something I will be covering in my next theories. Coming weeks we will be covering FNAF Help 122, which is coming out and something I'm really excited about. And then after that we will be resuming the I Expect You to Die theories. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you have any theories, things that you find in your research, or anything else, make sure to comment them down below. And as always, if you'd like to join the Agent family, make sure to subscribe. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all very much for watching. I'm the Agent of Lore, and I'll see you all later.